So here we got Trap Elves up against Blood Money. Blood Money's a bit of a weird leader. Not really something that is rewarding you for building your deck a certain way, but the 8 damage tech can be relevant in a lot of matchups. Basically, playing Blood Money here is saying that the Line Pockets leader, not super important to crimes. I'd rather just make sure that I'm able to kill something, either while developing an engine, or being able to kill 2 things in one turn. And for an engine deck especially, being able to like kill your opponent's turn 1 engine on round 3 while developing like your Cleaver or developing your Skewer Tooth, rather than having to take a turn off playing a crime to kill their engine before you can develop your Skewer Tooth, can be a really big deal. So what do we got here? Sad Poro with, I guess, just leading on Swordmaster. Bit of a weird hand. Might even just see. I don't know how much he thinks he has to win round 1. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Feign Death. What's this Neuromancy get as far as round 1 options are concerned? He's playing Elven Scouts too. I don't know. Here's the Blacksmith for Mad Cow. The old proactive spender. Is there a boat in this list? No, not playing boat. So no worries about getting too Horde for that. Safecracker comes down as a 5. Knocks down the Blacksmith to a 1. Now we're seeing Furco come down. Keep that Blacksmith alive, back up to his base power. 5 coins chilling for Mad Cow. What is this Blacksmith doing? Is he just like trying to get coins and then pass? Or is there some bigger plan here? I'd have thought you'd want to win round 1 against Elves. Sad Poro thinking about playing the Kieran to lock the Spender. That's what he decides to get with. Now, no Purify options for Mad Cow, right? So this lock is just removal for an engine. Bloody good fun coming down to spend 9 coins to kill a Swordmaster. Not the best bloody good fun I've ever seen. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right when we thought. See, I thought that bloody good fun was a pretty big indicator that Mad Cow does not care too much about this round. Spending 9 to kill a Swordmaster. But here we go playing the Feign Death. I guess I don't know what the other option would have been. You could have thrown out the Neuromancy or the Dragoon, but if you play the Dragoon, you're losing one of your Feign Death procs. One of your cheap Feign Death procs. Mad Cow does decide to take the Heat Wave on the Feign Death. Not sure what the other options to use that on are. Just a trap. Everything else is pretty low power. That would be the other reason to want to run out Feign Death in round 1 as well. It's just knowing later on there's a Heat Wave and the Heat Wave is bad otherwise. Just make them have the Heat Wave in round 1. Mousing over leader charges? I'm lost. Okay. I think Observer is just weird with leader charges sometimes. Ooh, okay, here's the Horson. Now it looks like Mad Cow wants to play the round. Or just again a consideration that Horson might be there's Elven Scouts. There's Elven Scouts and like Sneagrim's probably gonna come down. This one could be last play. Anyway, Squirrel takes out the Neuromancy. 10 to 16, a bit scary if you're Sad Poro. But Mad Cow just tying it up, taking advantage of Horson's ability to spend. And Sad Poro just deciding to take the pass. Very, very wonky round one. It looks like it is going to end in favor of Mad Cow as he plays his 3-point safecracker to take. Gotta imagine this is exactly what Line Pockets is looking to get. Anytime you're able to break up the traps from the trap deck, you're usually pretty happy. Just don't let them full unitless you in round 3. Though this particular variant might actually be kind of fine if it gets full unitless. Is there no... Wait. Am I blind? Is there no tunnel drill? Am I losing it? I am not losing it. There is in fact no tunnel drill in this list. Huh. I suppose with no line pockets, spending enough coins could be difficult. You do have blood, like... Oh man. That's crazy to me. Anyway, Jacques getting met with a Pyrotech. Looks like Sad Poro is going to try to save the Eldain for round 3. I guess it's a pretty small Eldain package. This is not the deck with incinerating traps. Ooh, a Pyrotech hits the best target. Nice, nice. Yep, you're watching Tournament Games. This is game 1 of round 1 between Mad Cow and Sad Poro. What can he commit now? Just playing bronzes. 12 to 7. If you're gonna loop with Blind Hand, you get 4 points with Vinci instead of Fallen Knight. Yeah. You still need to play like 4 cards for the combo to work, right? That's the bigger problem. It's a 4-card combo that you can only do in the first 4 turns of the round, so you can't even play a defender. Yeah, it's funny, but it's just not practical. Plus, Gellert might have the slowest animation in the game. Wow. Mad Cow with the pass. Interesting. Deciding he just wants to save all his power cards. Thinks his round 3 is fine to beat whatever Elves is doing in the 7-card round 3. Yeah, not sure how I feel about that, but here we are. I mean, he does have points, right? Like, Siggy's big, Cleaver's big, Justice is big, Gord is maybe big. Fine, Skewer Tooth. So what, if he draws Safecracker, the Justice would brick? If you wanted to kick the Bloody Good Fun? I guess you could kick the Blacksmith. Kick Blacksmith, try to find a crime. Ooh. Okay, picks up Aileron, but it does have an additional mulligan. We've got Eldain and Elven Scout with no traps. So Nira is gonna get Hattori, so we'll have 1 trap. Removal on the SY side. There's Blood Money, there's Bloody Good Fun. But aside from that, not a whole lot. Nope. Tortoise is not there. What's the play here? Just like play Elven Scout? Yeah. Just leads on the bronze. Yeah. That is the nice thing about Blood Money, is you can just use your leader, clean up an engine while developing your own. Rather than like wanting to play the bloody good fun there before you establish your Intimidate engine. Immune Pig into the Serpent Trap deck. Okay. So here we got a Nero for a Tori for Serpent Trap to kill the pig. Surely. Well, you can find all the deck lists in the Participants tab. Boop. It's a very dead pig. Or not. Or we're gonna chill. Just let a special card kill the pig. I feel like I want to click it just so that I can play the Yorveth next turn. Or like, you don't want to click it now. Because now what do you do? I guess you could click it, Yorveth, click it again. That's a line. Click it, Yorveth, don't click it. Just like doesn't want to kill the pig, wants to... I don't know. It never actually snipes Cleaver, right? It'll always kill the pig. Just goes for Verno melee. Or Verno ranged. Okay, here's the Cleaver. So that was targeting the Blacksmith, which is why the Blacksmith died, even though we didn't actually see the boost go off onto the Blacksmith. This is boosted because of the 2 Crown Splitters adjacent. Now, Yorveth click wins the game, right? No spender. Does he know there's no spenders in the whole deck? There'd be a Street Urchins remaining? Come on, see the line. See the line, I believe in you. Oh sure, this works too. You can just Yaven. Yaven there, try to Serpent Trap the pig. You know there's a crime in hand, so you're free to let the Serpent Trap chill. Though, I guess letting the Serpent Trap chill is a little awkward with the Eldain wanting to come down, but that's fine. There's the trap. Bloody good fun stuck in hand.
My lads will make sure of that.
Siggy's back up to 9 coins. And what, you just play the Eastern Grim this turn? Well, you try to last play the BGF, I think. To at least not let the Eldain transform, but I don't think it makes a difference with no access to a spender. Yeah, Mad Cow doesn't want to play anymore. Can't blame him. Can't blame him. Second 9 coin bloody good fun. Well, that was even worse. That was a 13 coin bloody good fun. Yeah. Game number 1 going the sad Poro there. Yeah, I think it's just Pig is easier to play. You don't need to sequence your Horde. Like, Mad Cow also wasn't playing Flying Redinian. Building a Meave deck? I tried yesterday. I don't know. We'll probably revisit it at some point this season. Maybe we'll see one in the tournament that we'll want to try out. Now the roles are reversed. We got Mad Cow on his Elf Trap deck up against Sad Poro on his Crown Splitter Crimes. This time taking the more standard route of playing Lined Pockets instead of Blood Money. Capacitating me of his Bone Talisman on a timer. I mean, Bone Talisman's a really powerful card, and stapling 7 points guaranteed on Bone Talisman is a big deal. The problem with Meave isn't that it's 7 points plus Bone Talisman. It's the, like, what happens when it gets answered. How easy it is to answer. Like, the needing Inspired on Meave is so disgusting. Spicy Nilfgaard? No, I haven't. Intimidate deck got 2 insane spenders. Yeah, but it's just not what people are used to with crimes, right? One of the big things about the crime decks before this Crown Splitters deck was how hard it was to like manage your coins, have a good spender to coin generation ratio, to the point where the crime decks sort of just foregoed coins entirely. Well, now they don't have to do that, and it's just like a paradigm shift. People have to adapt. Figure out what actually works.
I was hoping you would say that.
There's the Vanguard. Basically my fear confirmed. Even in round 1, the Vanguard looks kind of bad. The deck only has 15 elves when we counted earlier. Is better. I don't think there's a features difference. It's just whichever one you'd rather play on. Jim almost got his full test early and work a couple times. Did he try 40 card full test? Deck share on it? Oh, really? Oh, then I guess GOG. I did not know that. So, Rebuke taking out the Halfling Safecracker. Both players playing pretty lukewarm 5 provision tag boosties. $11-0. So what, you could Philippa. You could like leader charge Philippa. Yoink the commando. Those look like what we're seeing. Turning off the engine.
I've no mercy for your kind.
9-5 the other way. Threatening to win on even. Now, Sad Poro's deck does also have Heatwave. Okay. So, Feign Death, not a super high priority keep. I think if the, yeah. Feign Death doesn't get played in round 1, just trades with the Heatwave, which granted isn't a bad trade for the Feign Death. You do get to, keep that Vernociel's commando. But if they don't have the Heatwave here, you get to win round 1, and then they just get a Heatwave that's gonna get used on what, like a random trap. Not really a ton of good targets for the Heatwave otherwise. So makes him have it. He has to play a Neuromancy to have it. Now we are at 9-14 with 2 engines taking on Mad Cow's side. Still has a Bowman that plays for 6 that he's happy to play as well. Our Sad Poro sort of running out of cards. Goes for the shakedown. 19 to 9. Takes a lot of leader charges to play this Savola. Bloody good fun, only playing for 6 while turning off an engine. And the Tunnel Drill has no crown splitters. Sort of a rough pass, but I don't know if he really wants to play anything here. Yeah. Pass by Sadporo. Mad Cow taking round 1 with his Elf Trap deck. Gotta imagine we're just gonna swiftly go to round 3. Don't think Elves is looking to bleed here. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Metagame definitely still developing. People still figuring out their roles in all the matchups. Maybe there's just something that I haven't seen. Nope. Fastest pass ever. Not much suspense there. Not much suspense there. So what? Does Furco shakedown? Furco shakedown. Now I learned yesterday on ladder that you can go Furco bloody good fun on the opponent's empty board and you'll profit the 4 coins. It's a cool interaction if it makes a difference between odd and even. Think it's a bug? Do you? I don't know. I don't think it is. I think just when you tutor out a card, it tries to resolve as much as possible. Maybe it's a bug that it doesn't spend your coins, but I don't know if there's nothing to spend them on. I could see it making sense that it just doesn't do anything with them. What's going on here? So he's got a Neuromancy. He is missing Jacques, Louisa, and Skewertooth. Can pull one of those out of the deck. What specials work and don't work on an open board? Never had any rhyme or reason? I feel like it's been pretty consistent. Tutoring out specials is weird, but I think it's consistent. I think the only reason that BGF is weird is because it doesn't spend your coins. Like, if you tutor out a Pontar, you still get the profit 3 too, right? Even though you're not damaging anything. You just can't play Pontar from hand on an empty board. There's nothing to target.
May your sword and arm be one.
What can you play from hand? Anything that doesn't target. Wording says you have to spend your coins first with BGF. Spend all your coins and damage an enemy. It says and, not then. Just the effect can't happen, because there's no enemy to target. And even if it said then, I don't know, like, there's no, like, full consistent rule for how Gwent cards like that resolve. I think it makes sense that it works the way it does. I don't think there's anything that conflicts.
Have you heard? I make dreams come true.
Oh no. Oh no. Shaping Nature Dry Pass is weird. Yeah, Shaping Nature is weird because it's not... You're not tutoring it, but it also doesn't target. It's just because it doesn't target when you play it. You drag it onto the board and then its modes target. It's not inconsistent, it's just weird. Like, effectively, Shaping Nature tutors one of the 3 modes. If you want to look at it that way.
I'm a dwarf of business. You're lucky to keep your feet. You bald-faced baby.
There's nothing wrong with bringing good decks to the tournament. It is the tournament. Good night, dude. Anyway, what is going on here? Got Yavin
We will take back what was
killing
stolen.
off the cleaver.
Customer is king.
Trap Springs takes out the Louisa. Gets an Intimidate Engine. So how many coins are we working with for this drill? It's gonna profit 1 up to 3. You can get 2 more coins from Savola. This is gonna deal 9 damage. Wait. No. 12 damage. Yeah, I did know that. Pitfall Trap is a pretty shit card. Trust me, I have seen just about every way for Pitfall Trap to be a shit card. There are a lot of them. You know that if your opponent's leader is Arnyoff, your Pitfall Trap flips for 0 points. My favorite change is it being a worse delirium. I am so happy that I can just click on Pitfall Trap and never have to worry about what my opponent does. I'll also just avoid putting that card in decks if I can, but... yeah. So this Mahakam Horn... This is Mahakam Horn, right? I can't actually look at it. But, this Assault gets to... These are both Salamandras. It's to kill the Verno. Wait. Oh, is it just... Is it Serpent? The other list had... Right, I'm getting lists mixed up. Wait. Did he play both? Or did Hattori make a... This is what I get for talking to chat. Okay, it's gotta be... It's gotta be Serpent, yeah. So then it's discard Assault. Or pass, sure. Click, leader charges, Yavin, and it looks like elves win again. Elves beating Crimes twice, and now we are going to see the Crown Splitter mirror match: Blood Money versus Lined Pockets. Just waiting for the game invites to go out. Assault before the Savola and Trill win. So what, he lost by 4. I'm not sure what the assault target was. Was the Verno in play yet?
Control the docks, control the city.
Yeah, there's location too. And who knows what there's going to be in the future. Could just be one of those abilities that isn't relevant yet, but could matter going forward. Verno was on board. So killing the Verno is worth effectively 6 because of the Isengrim. Not sure there are any other implications for this sequencing. Hey!
Did any bring an Invigorate deck this tournament?
Zero, thanks for the Prime, thanks for the 2 months. I don't think there's any Invigorate though. You can check. If you go to the Participants tab of the tournament, scroll through it. I don't remember seeing any Invigorate, but I wasn't specifically looking for it. Good drill. Yeah. If you ended up wasting coins too, maybe. Turn 1 Furco Shakedown. So what, in this matchup, the Blood Money could kill Drill, could kill the Cleaver. Pretty bad at killing the Cleaver. You get no coins out of it. Only one of these lists has Philippa. Philippa's huge in the mirror. Yeah, they just can't help it if they want to make the setup for Intimidate 3. That's true too. Comes down to the 9, right? Huh. It can be hard to have that setup though. Especially if you're playing the Justice in round 1.
Every lock holds the key to... No, wait.
2 safe crackers up against 1. 22 to 19. Not quite able to kill these off with babies or assaults. Could kill that 8 with bloody good fun. Can you ban for round 2 when round 1 is over? You're currently in game 3 of this set, and I'm not sure if any of the other matches are still going to... Nope, looks like when this match ends, you'll be able to ban. So as long as they don't draw here right after this game. You probably got around like 8 to 10 minutes. Here's Furco to take out the other safe cracker. Boost his to 5 and right into payday range. Is that what we're doing? Yep. Sitting on 6 coins with no real way to spend them, unless you wanted to commit the Cleaver. With the spender in play. With mirrors. There are some pretty big differences between these lists. The archetype's the same, but only one of the players has Philippa, but playing different leaders. I'll run around one of the tournament. No crazy meme decks yet. I know predictions. It's just when a mod's here that wants to do predictions, we do predictions. I don't run them. No real reason. Big swing with the Horson. So now what? You can go... Just play the Savola. Just play the Savola, sure. Is there another tribute unit for this Louisa? There's Jacques. There's Skewertooth. out the Horson with the Assault, now that he has the 2 Salamandras, and with that, we got Sad Poro taking round 1. Committing his Savola, forcing out Horson Justice in exchange for Savola Justice. Nope, not here. Prizes VIP in chat and a Discord role. What do you got? Does he want to bleed here? He's thinking about it. A lot of stuff in deck. He's got the pig that wants a long round. He's got the Philippa advantage, which realistically I think makes him win a long round. Makes his opponent's engines a lot worse. Yeah, so let's jam the Louisa. Sort of makes sense. If you don't want to spend on the Louisa, Louisa is the main blood money target. So either force him down as blood money or stick the Louisa now. So now what, do you go just like Louisa Jacques? Add your opponent as a friend in Gwent? No, you'll get game invites from the tournament platform. Unless something breaks, you shouldn't have to add your opponent as a friend. Using Louisa's tribute engine? I mean, there are a couple ways to get value on it. Like here, played for 10. And having Intimidate's not irrelevant. Pat Poro deciding to hold the coins. Mad Cow answering the Jacques with a Jacques of his own. 14 to 18. Let's play the Blacksmith. Now is he gonna spend? Does he still just want to hold on to the coins for carryover? He's up 8. The opponent has 3 coins that he can spend with the Jacques to get ahead, or spend its Street Urchins to not play into the Heatwave. Whoa! Just plays Immune Pig. Okay. Okay. Is that all he wanted? He broke 3 carryover coins, he traded Jacques. Yeah. Happy to just take the pass. 3 carryover coins means you have the Philippa reach for anything from turn 1. Now, his Aniro is banished, so he does still have to draw his golds. My chat's constant question. Mary played my Dwarf deck yesterday. Wow, how'd it go? Said it was better than Specimen. I don't know what Specimens is. He's done some Monroe. Oh, yeah, sure. Philippa found. Okay. So, finding the perfect hand despite playing the Aneromancy. Mad Cow also finding the perfect hand? Close to the perfect hand? Maybe didn't want Jackal, but might just need that spender too. There's the Siggy. Now, do you just not bother? You just don't bother with distributing the pig, right? You have 1 crime. The pig's worth 7. You don't pay 3 coins to immune a 7, do you? You know there's a lot of removal left, but it's got 4 cards. Oh, Skewer Tooth's definitely replaceable. There are lists that don't play Skewer Tooth. Yeah, Skewer Tooth no pay. Makes a lot of sense. There's the Jackal. just heat wave the Jackal. So the options here are you could heat wave the Jackal. You could play the drill and sit on it? Yeah, okay. Decide to just heat wave the Jackal. I think I like that. Gorge from Mad Cow. Notably losing a couple points, but deciding these cards get better. You could play the drill, ping the gourd, just to make sure you have a Philippa target. So this puts you to 4 coins. This gives you 4 more. This goes for the cleaver, sure. You spend to make sure you have 2 crown splitters. Yeah. So still the 9 coin reach.
I'm a core for business.
It's just
Done it now.
Philippa the Siggy. You get better spend rate.
Novice mistake.
Stealing a higher unit with Philippa. Two to 1 versus 3 to 2. Looks like he's going for the. No, there's the Philippa. Maybe? Maybe? Full leaders.
Power. The objective
Okay.
dark
And now Heatwave plays for 8, Drill plays for 8. God damn it. We go again. We go again. Second draw in a row? Nah, this is just the first draw. Other draws seem more common than they should be? What do you mean? This is final. This is game 3. This is the last game in round 1.
You'll join in your blood! Onward!
More common than in ladder. I don't know, that might be true. I don't have the stats. How many games do we watch in a tournament? There's 5 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most nights we see 1 draw. 5, 15. What, like 8%? I don't know, it's probably about the same. It just like feels like more. Because of how a draw holds up the whole tournament. Like, it's more notable when there's a draw in tournament than when there's a draw on ladder.
It requires patience and a keen ear.
Safe cracker for 6. So what's gonna happen in round 1 this time? Last game, Sadporo took it by committing his Savola. Is that Mad Cow? Come on. Come on. What is that? Synergy God, thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hope your stream went well. Sad Poro getting the much better justice, choosing to summon a Cleaver's Muscle. Good choice, good choice. Yeah, gonna be expensive for Mad Cow to keep up now. Into 29. Powers ahead. Maybe considering a tempo pass. So 11 to 26 with 6 coins. I don't know, how much does round control matter? You have the Philippa, so you're probably favored in a long round. I don't think there's like extra engines from Mad Cow that really matter. There's a Horson Jr. Does that matter at all? The safe crackers are out. You can immune the pig. Okay. So here we are. Sad Poro taking round one pretty easily. Much easier than last time. Tortoise still not there. He wants to generate some coins. This is an era number 1. Near into bloody good fun. Profits 4 too, right? Not just Virgo. There's no like squirrel. Excuse me, it would punish you. Like, it's sort of awkward putting a unit in play. So you going for the pig push. Respect it. Both players playing their pigs. Still the option for Sad Poro. Just a Neuromancy for bloody good fun. Profit 4 coins. Pass on 7 with a roughly equal commitment. Yeah, this is still round 1. This is game 3, part 2. What does he want here? Does just go for the bloody good fun. So gets his coins, gets the pig boost. Not committed to passing on 7, but has the carryover coins if that is what he decides to go for. Mad Cow with the Furco shakedown. Boosts up the cow. Now 12 to 7. Bit of a points lead. Hard for Mad Cow to play any crimes on a board that is just immune pig. Yeah. Takes the pass. The Furco and the Neuromancy are gone, so no way to like tutor out a bloody good fun. To profit there for carryover. Let's see what these players are gonna have in hand for round 3. Mad Cow picks up his Heat Wave, has a Safe Cracker. Small gets a Street Urchins. So plenty of spenders for Mad Cow. Sad Poro also with a healthy number of spenders. Missing his Savola and Jacques. Only going to be able to get one of those. 5-point Safe Cracker. limitless, maybe? Just like Pontar and wait. Yeah, just Pontar and wait. That's a Philippa consideration. I don't think you want to just run out your Philippa on a safe cracker. I feel like you get better Philippas between like Cleaver, maybe Jacques. Cleaver might have been a consideration. Just getting him down before you play any crimes. Maybe just thinking about a Neuromancing for the Louisa early. Yeah, so we're doing that this turn. And spend the 3 coins, get the Zeal, remember to click on the Louisa, and now his next tribute is free. Only the 1 tribute in hand, not gonna accidentally waste it on the wrong card. Remembering OP. I have messed up my Louisa and have seen so many other opponents mess up their Louisa as well. It has been one of the most common mistakes. Sort of like how right after Way of the Witcher, everyone played their Silver Witchers without Adrenaline. It's like that, except people still do it, because no one played Louisa last month. Okay, Jacques coming down for Mad Cow. This could be a Philippa target, but probably not. Yeah, just gonna play Street Urchins. Does he spend it all? Nah, just stays on 7. The benefit to spending there would be to let you like play Shakedown if Street Urchins dies without wasting coins, or like set up to play Cleaver if Street Urchins dies. But what's killing Street Urchins here? Leader ability? I guess leader ability. That could be a thing. Ziggy coming down with Mad Cow.
I'm dead serious.
What's the big thing this leader does? Leader's gonna... I guess it will end up killing Cleaver. Heat Wave onto the Jacques. Drill versus no drill is huge. Yeah, Philippa versus no Philippa also seems huge. I'd have thought that like lined pockets versus blood money also seems pretty huge. Like blood money just doesn't look like it does much in this matchup, but I mean he snuck a draw out in game 1. No, I don't agree with that. That's why it seems like it's good, but I don't know about too good. I think it's too early to say something like that. Realized how good Cleaver is with Gourd. Yeah, gives you another special without being a special. Also just rewards you for playing a bunch of crimes. Yeah, draws in round 1 are pretty unfortunate. They take a lot of time for sure. Hopefully we don't have anybody that decides to just peepo leave. So 40 versus 6, we got a gigantic points gap here. Don't really want to fill up the Cleaver. Plays his Cleaver, boosts the Philippa. Okay, it looks like Mad Cow is winning this game. If you Philippa the Whoreson, you can kill the Cleaver. If you Philippa the Cleaver, you can make a Tunnel Drill Pocket. But then your Cleaver just gets Whoresoned. You're not working with that many coins. You want to make 2 Cleaver's muscles.
You do not deserve to live.
Okay, let's go for that. 42 to 18, even cards. Does have a free Savola chilling in hand. Could you see that happen now? Just take the Savola now. Because the Louisa's bigger anyway, right? Louisa's gonna grow to 12. If you played the Savola, then next turn you could play the Assault on the Spender. I guess there's a lot of Spenders in deck. Maybe you're just banking on there being more Spenders.
You will not stand in the way of my master's
Anyway, I don't know if it really matters. Tunnel Drill's looking pretty trash. Yeah. And now it is Sad Poro's turn to be passing with 2 cards in hand. And Mad Cow takes the set.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
So we got Dwarfs against Imposter for game number 1 here. Is this imprisonment list? Yeah, apparently it's just a Payaballs list, but it's still a sweet list. Not something that I've seen before. As far as I'm aware, hasn't really caught on.
Superb specimen. True. Just a peek.
I'm gonna start 4 hours ago. Biotech getting copied. Thirsty Dame getting his buff. Now, Spies are a frustratingly difficult matchup for Dwarves, as filling their melee row with Spies makes their Barclays worse, makes their Mahakam Guard worse, now makes their Bruber worse. You have one movement effect that you can use to pull a Spy out with the Poly, but your cards lose a lot of value here. The plan is often to go for a cheeky 2-0. We will see what Thomas does to try to prevent that. The Poly being used aggressively there.
We'll put Mahakam boots to Imperial arses.
Choosing not to use the Poly armor for the Pyro, knowing that it's getting poisoned anyway. Okay. So, Mark gets the round 1. Fairly cheap, though Poly's a pretty big card in this matchup. So the plan here is probably going to be Defender, Jam, Resilience, and then just push as long as you can. And just play 2 shorter rounds here, ideally holding on to some Resilience. What is this trash? Welp. So, I guess this can happen. That's insane. You could argue that these are the 5 most important cards to have in hand right now. That's crazy. Huh. Yeah, like this deck plays, they get overloads on the tutors, so that this doesn't happen, but, I mean, sometimes you just get fucked. Get Resilience Dwarfs. Are you playing double tutor? Sometimes you have 1 stuck in your deck, rarely do you have both. Yeah, he still has to push here. I don't think this can win. Oh. This is weird. It's a line. I don't know if playing a 1 into playing Justice is the line, but holy shit, it gets the ball. That's incredible. That's incredible. I'm pretty sure Thomas still wins, but that's funny. The second coup. There's the resilience. At least he finds everything late.
That's a nice ring. Is it not? Alright, that's no problem.
Down the Gabor.
He's up to something. We ought to be up to something.
So you just have to defend her there. It's like the only play. Well, this game looks over. It is a lot of seditious aristocrats.
Would you rather I crush your head or rip it clean off?
Ranged Figus. Misses the spy.
The senses can be.
I divine this move from a sparrow's innards.
Would have had to purify of Vigo anyway. And this purify doesn't really do anything, right? Don't think anything's getting targeted.
What is it you want?
Yeah. I can't say I blame him. That was a really unfortunate game. That was crazy. The way that's supposed to go is you force them to play the ball in round 2, and you have the heat wave in your hand, so you get to take the heat wave, and then you develop your resilience units, and yeah, and see where you go from there. But none of that was possible. Rip. It's okay. Now Dorf just has to beat elves. This was the Shoop deck, right? That's beatable. You can beat Superdea elves. It's banned from both sides. Blind Pockets was banned from Mark, and Shield Wall was banned from Thomas.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
So it does queue up the Dwarfs again. Dwarfs versus Elves. The eternal rivalry. The Volunteers. Is this plan to Justice the Volunteers? I really don't like Justicing Volunteers. I tend to see Volunteers as a bit more of a power card, and you Justice for Volunteers tends to be an overcommit.
A wee hint. Dunny jiggleless.
Well, let's see what he decides to do here. Maybe he was just trying to save it for later, knowing that he doesn't need it round 1 in the matchup. He does want to dig for Neuromancy too. Any other golds he might be missing. Still doesn't have his second resilience unit. Oh, wait, Justice into Minor. Okay, so he's just holding on to the Volunteers for later.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Polly do anything else in this matchup? Can And move a dwarf back for Dragoon, but aside from that, you'd just be using it to try to greet a little bit of extra value out of guard. Yeah. Probably just taking a quick look at the deck list to make sure. And Thomas gives over the round the mark. So for defender answers, he's got Moondust and Heatwave and a Sappers. Okay, so it's gonna be a little tricky to get value out of resilience units here. It's a lot of Purifies. Looks like Tortoise is Pipo leaving. Moondust's defender.
Leave it to us.
And a pretty nice push here.
Feels like a pink fate every passing day.
Do you want to just play the melee Gabor? Yep, plays the melee Gabor. Tells him to have the Purify. Swordmaster threatening Call of the Forest into Sappers.
What a this'll poison.
I'll see over the Shoop. Huh. I guess not wanting to commit his tutor while he's still missing the Verno. He is down quite a few points. Moondust onto the Gabor. Huh. We'll try to protect this. There's a couple ways of doing it. You could use the Aniro for Barclay, or you could use Leader. Decides to just go for the Leader. Leave up the option to still Aniro for either the Bruver or the Zoltan, depending on how the rest of this round's looking. Nope. He's gone. Oh my god, he gets to Heatwave to feign death. Okay, that should just be... that should be it. Unfortunate for Thomas missing the Redea in the critical round. But I mean, that is sort of what you get when you play Shoop over an Aeromancy.
Cast off your arms. Then we shall drive the ape men into
He's playing this so fast. Okay, getting the Zoltan, not the Bruver. Not the Bruver. So the plan here to just pass. This is the Yavin, kill the Zoltan, make the Zoltan's company bad. It's tight play, tight play. And if you play the Yarpin, there's Heatwave onto the Gabor. So leaders traded, Elves all of a sudden ahead. Zoltan's company looking like garbage now. Probably gonna be a mulligan for round 3. Really good cards left over for Thomas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So Redea's still in deck. If you can find the Redea, he's gonna have a real solid hand here. Mark with some pickups as well. Does find the Redea. Rebuke the Gabor, and it's sort of like we've got a 5v5.
Have you seen a fuse lying about, have you?
Gets the yoink. to Xavier. No, call! Call! No, not the point. Not the point. Thankfully not 3 damage anymore.
To fear, there is nothing.
Just Brewer now. Wait, just Brewer! Just Brewer!
You can run, you can hide, but
Is it gonna matter? Probably doesn't matter. This is getting the heat wave anyway. Yeah. Don't think it made a difference. Thomas takes it, despite getting his Feign Death heat waved.
The only good human is a dead human.
Wins by 5 points with the bricked Eastern Grim at the end there.